Hello. So, today discuss natin tong topic nyo which is descriptive statistics. So, dadaanan lang muna natin yung first part, which is yung measures of central tendency kasi ito yung pinaka parang foundation ng other parts. So, need lang natin siya daanan. So, don't worry, napaka-easy lang itong measures of central tendency. So dito sa measures of central tendency, it just discusses the three main things which is mean, median, and mode. Okay, so discuss muna natin si mean. So, obtained by adding up all observations and divide them by the total number of observations. So, may dalawang klase, population mean and sample mean. Ngayon, ano yung difference ng population tsaka ng sample mean? So, para lang mabigyan ko ng visualization. So, population is yung buong kabuuan ng data. So, parang lahat. So, kunyari, sinabi natin yung school nyo. So, yun yung buong population ng school nyo. So, lahat ng estudyante sa school nyo. So, yun yung population. Ngayon, pag naman sinabi nating sample, yung parte lang ng population. So, ito yung sample. So, just a percentage of the population. So, pwede nating sabihin, so, sa buong population ng DLSMHSI, so, kumuha lang tayo ng sample from the College of Rehabilitation Sciences. So, yung CRS is just a sample of the total population of HSI. So, basically, ganun yung population and sample. So, parehas lang naman sila ng formula. So, ang pinagkaiba lang talaga is yung scope ng kanilang data. So, ito. So, move tayo sa example na to. So, ang una naman natin gagawin is to actually simplify yung formula. Kasi, so, depende sa gamit nyo. Pwedeng U is equals to, so, it's just the sum of X. Okay? It's just the sum of X divided by the number of data. So, ganyan lang yan. So, it also could be sample mean over sum of X, divided by N. So, yan. So, gagamitin lang natin yung formula na yan. Ngayon, mag-over muna tayo sa sample natin, which is this. So, find the mean of the 5 pulse rates for males. So, 8, 4, 74, 50, 60, 52. So, gagamitin natin dito is just, para lang sa akin, so, hindi ko alam kung tama to, pero gagamitin ko is yung sample mean kasi marami namang lalaki sa mundo and it just took 5 males. So, punta tayo dito sa ating then we're just going to write, so sample mean is equals to the sum, so lahat ng data na yan, so 84 plus 74 plus 50 plus 60 plus 52, tapos yung n kung gaano karami. So, nakalagay dito. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 sila. So 5. So, calculate lang natin yan. So, it's 64. Okay? So, yun yung mean natin, which is 64. So, yan. So, ginawa ko lang medyo, specific. So, basically, sa mean, ipag-add lang natin lahat to. Then, divide natin by the amount of data there is. So, 84 plus 74 plus 50 plus 60 plus 52. So, that totals to 320. So, since 5 sila, divide natin sila by 5. So, the answer is 64. Okay? Ganun lang sa mean. So, ipag-add and divide by number of data. So, yan. Katulad dito. Ay, nakalimutan ko pala. So, sa formula, kailangan may I ito. Okay? So, katulad dito. So, 25. So, ito yung formula. So, basically, pinag-add nyo lang lahat ng to sa taas. So, yan. Pinag-add nyo lahat. So, sum is basically just the total of everything. So, pinagsama-sama niya to, then divided by the number of data. So, nakalagay ito 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Kaya divided by 15, okay? And the answer is 15.2. So, ganun lang sa mean, okay? So, next naman is dito tayo sa median. So, basically, sa median is yung gitna ng data set, okay? Hindi siya yung average, siya yung pinakagitna nung data set. So, nakalagay nga dito, the middle value when the data values are arranged in order of increasing or decreasing magnitude. So, yung gitna lang talaga. Kung ano yung nasa 50th percentile, nakalagay dito. So, may dalawa tayong formula. So, yung kapag yung number of data natin is odd, so ito yung gagamitin natin. And kapag naman yung number of data natin is even, ito yung gagamitin natin. So, medyo mas mahaba. So, gamitin natin yung mga example dito sa inyong slides. So, sulat lang natin dito. So, susulat ko muna pala yung formula. So, ayan. So, nasulat ko na yung formula natin. So, para di na tayo bumalik dun sa kanina. So, gamitin natin tong dataset na to, which is 19, 16, 2, 10, 15, 5, and 17. Ngayon, kapag hinahanap nyo yung median ng isang dataset, kailangan nyo muna sila i-arrange alphabetically. So, in this case, na-arrange siya alphabetically. So, ang next nyo gagawin kapag alphabetically tuloy, from to increasing number. So, from lowest to highest, okay? So, yan. So, na-arrange siya dito. So, ang next nyo gagawin is bibilangin nyo kung gaano karami yung data. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, meron tayong 7 na n dito. So, sulat natin dito sa ating na n is equals to 7. Ngayon, is 7 an odd or even number? So, it's an odd number. So, gagamitin nating formula is this one. Okay? Oops. Paano baburahin ito? Yan. So, gagamitin nating formula is for the odd. So, also, I'd like to remind you guys na ang the sign for median is itong may squiggly sa taas, tas x. Okay? So, yan. So, sinulat ko lang yung formula. So, ang gagawin lang natin is ilalagay natin yung n dito sa formula. So, 7 plus 1 divided by 2. So, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8 divided by 2, which is equals to 4. So, yung pang fourth number daw sa dataset natin. So, 2, 5, 10, 15. So, pang fourth. So, yung pang fourth the value dito is equals to 15. So, 15 yung median natin. So, yan. So, 15 yung ating median. So, next. Try naman natin to. So, yan. So, dito na tayo sa next nating sa example. So, nakalagay dito na 8 yung n natin. So, palitan natin to. So, 8. Ngayon, is 8 an odd or even number? So, it's an even number, right? So, gagamitin natin formula is this one naman for the even, yung medyo mahaba. Okay, so, tawagan. Okay, so ngayon, since even na sa ating dataset, i-organize lang natin from lowest to highest. So, good thing na-organize na para sa atin. So, from lowest to highest, naka-organize na ngayon. Gagamitin na lang natin tong formula natin. So, sulat ko lang. Okay, so nasulat ko na yung formula. So, ipa-plug in lang natin yung n dito sa formula natin. So, 8 divided by 2 plus 8 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 2. Ngayon, simplify lang natin. So, dito tayo sa baba. So, it will be 8 divided by 2 is 4. So, 4th plus 8 divided by 2 plus 1, which is yung 5th divided by 2. Ngayon, titingnan tayo dito sa dataset natin. So, kukunin natin yung pang 4th and 5th value since ito yung hinahanap dito sa ating formula. So, Nakalagay dito yung pang fourth. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 is 15. So, sulat natin si 15. So, 15 plus, tapos yung pang fifth. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yan si 16. 15 plus 16 is equals to, yan. So, divided by 2. Yung pag pinag-add natin yan, so, it's equals to 15 plus 16, which is equal to 31. And 31 divided by 2 is equals to 15.5. Yan. So, yan yung ating median. Okay, so yan lang for odd tsaka even, other even medians.